Since the onset of its outbreak, COVID-19 has become one of the most significant challenges of our world. The disease brought widespread infections, claimed countless lives, and triggered global hysteria. Its highly contagious nature led government officials to enforce mandatory lockdowns. Through these measures were crucial in stopping COVID's spread. They had profound mental health repercussions, leaving many feeling isolated, depressed, and forever changed. During the lockdown, rates of anxiety and depression skyrocketed by more than 25%, according to the National Library of Medicine. For introverts, this may have been a dream come true, but for extroverts, the lack of social interaction was a stark, life altering experience. The sudden disconnection from friends, colleagues, community activities affected the most resilient individuals. This story examines how the lockdown affected mental health through the eyes of three individuals. These subjects, described as outgoing, positive, and extroverted people, faced profound challenges during this period of isolation. While some managed to regain their pre pandemic personalities, others still struggle, having become quieter and more withdrawn. During Rosalinares' time with COVID, she had shortness of breath, aching body pain, and constant anxiety of one day not waking up. And fear she had, because during that period, the vaccine was merely a promise from the government to the world that they were working on. Many, after hearing about the lockdown, were scared of how they will manage work and family matters. Some were more prepared than others mentally. Alfred Alvarado was more than ready to face and adapt to his circumstances, having himself and his wife have the essentials ready like masks, sanitizers, and more important, a positive outlook to get past these upcoming trying times.
Okay. First of all, I was so scared. But then, since it was past, it was the time past, I was kind of adapting to that. And it wasn't so easy, but I can able to manage what I need to do in the house and when I need to go work. You know,
But even so much preparation, dedication, and making sure to stay 6 feet apart from people, tragedy struck as he and his wife were infected by COVID at the same time.
First of all, that I was gonna die first. I had a lot of. I was very sick at that time, and my wife got sick at the same time. So we don't know what to do at the moment, and I was kind of desperate. Then I don't have medicine to the right medicine for that. So yeah, I was scared, and it was went through depression at the moment, and I don't know what to do.
While Rosa and Alfred were some of the people who had months with COVID, Albert Avalar and his wife, Joanne Avalar, only had COVID for a week and a half. But that week was the most terrifying time of their lives.
Was actually pretty scared about it getting worse. How would my lungs do? Because I felt I couldn't breathe at that moment. I was wondering if I needed to go to the hospital or not. But in the end, I was able to recuperate. Those things about the what ifs, how would my body respond, was one of the things that was going through my mind.
Albert was in his early 30s, and the death rate for male adults was quite low. But for Alfred, who was in his 50s, the death rate in his age was double that of young adults according to Health Equity Tracker. Alfred has since been grateful for his life and thanks God every day. If you or a loved one are suffering from stress, anxiety, or depression, it is never too late to look for professional help. Or if you are contemplating taking your life, contact a close friend or family can help. Or if you need professional help, calling 988 or a counselor can be your best choice. Taking your life should never be an option. One should never be alone when having said thoughts. If you or someone you know is in this mindset, try and help them in any way, shape, or form. Help someone in their time of need should always be your top priority.